Electrocast.
Welcome to Tuning In to Sound Wellbeing, the podcast where Amanda, our sound therapy expert, unlocks the healing potential of sound therapy and tuning forks in wellness. I'm Stephen, your co-host, joining Amanda on this journey into the world of frequencies and vibrations. So whether you're a curious learner or a wellness enthusiast, our show offers you fresh insights and practical knowledge. Come with us to uncover the mysteries of sound, embrace new wellness perspectives, and experience the transformative magic of frequencies and vibration. Tuning into Sound Wellbeing is here to harmonise your mind, body and soul.
Welcome to the summer edition of Tune In to Sound Wellbeing. I'm Amanda Mackay. Together we're going to revisit my interview with Renee Cashman on Cairns 89.1 FM radio.
So just explain what the biofield is, because you just mentioned biofield and aura. So people perhaps are familiar with the term of the aura, but now science has renamed it a biofield. Would you like to expand on what that is for people, please?
Yes, certainly. So the biofield is the energy around the body. It's like the rings of a tree. It has the record of our life from birth to now. So right out at the edge, which might be 5 or 6 feet, are the emotions and experiences of our gestation and birth. So then we come in towards the body, and right next to the body are the emotions and experiences that are happening right now. What we're doing when we're working in the biofield is the vibration of the fork. When it finds one of these emotions attached to one of these memories or experiences, it can feel it. So if you've had an emotion sitting in the field where you have felt overwhelmed or anxious, it's like the fork finds it because that emotion has a charge to it. And the fork can feel it. It does actually feel like there's something sitting there. It's almost like a resistance. So the vibration of the fork is like warm water. And if you can imagine that charged emotion is like a sugar cube, the vibration of the fork moving through it dissolves it, just like the warm water over a sugar cube.
Oh, I love that analogy. That's beautiful.
This is why people can't change habits, and it might be difficult for them to make change in their life because they've had an experience where they have this emotion sitting in there that has caused resistance, and they've been told, no, you can't do that. And then they'll have another experience and another one and another one. And it's so strong in the field that that is their constant experience. So when we dissolve these or reduce the charge of it in the field with a tuning fork, it's like the magnet to attract that same experience over and over and over again has lost its charge.
Wonderful.
So people can change their lives. Yeah.
Yes.
It's extraordinary what people can do once those emotions have dissipated.
Now, you mentioned earlier that you would activate it. How do you activate it?
We have a little activator. Ours are bright blue. They're really gorgeous blue. And it's a rubber disc. So if anyone's ever seen a hockey puck, that's what it is. So on the edge of this rubber disc, we lightly tap the tuning fork and it activates it. So it brings it to life. It gives it the vibration that it needs to work in the field or on the body.
Amanda, who started using tuning forks? Like if they were used originally for tuning pianos and instruments, etc., how did this come into being that tuning forks are used for therapy?
There's been a lot of people doing sound research, and they use all different instruments because we know that listening to a piece of music can change our mood. So I'm not exactly sure who the first person was, but there's a lot of sound researchers. There's like John Bailu, Barbara Hero that I mentioned before, Jonathan Goldman. There's so many people who've done a lot of research into using tuning forks for healing. And I was listening to a TEDx Daily podcast the other day, and there was a researcher saying they're now starting to look at sound and colour for helping people with dementia and those types of experiences. So it's slowly creeping into the mainstream if they're doing research, which is fantastic.
It really is fantastic. It was Edgar Casey who predicted that sound would be the medicine of the future, and we're starting to see that coming into being. It's really exciting. Amanda, thank you.
Thank you for tuning in. Next week, Renee and I discuss how tuning forks can be used to reduce stress and how you can break habits and create a new way of being.
Are you passionate about saving the planet for future generations? Do you want to learn how to do it? If yes, then you need to tune in to the Nature Backed podcast. It's a talk show covering the changing world around us, from renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, circular economy, to ESG and social innovation. Don't miss this opportunity to discover how you can join the movement and make a difference. Subscribe to the Nature Backed podcast today on your favorite platform and get ready to be amazed.
Welcome to Ringside with Ray and Prince. My name is Ray Leonard Jr.
Oh, is that the set? No, that's just my dad.
My name is Prince Daniels Jr.
Daniels again with a big home touchdown.
On this show, we come to humanize
athletes, entertainers, business executives. We're going to see what makes them tick.
Tuesdays, 10 a.m. Pacific time on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and wherever you get your podcasts.
We'll see you there. Peace and power.
Electric acid.